Sakafet YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Let's make some dinner. Darling, so my husband requested that I meal prep some dinner for him for the next 3 days. So here goes. In a bowl I have some drumsticks. I cleaned it well with some water and some lemon juice, and yeah, I actually left the lime in so you guys can see, because for some reason you guys always wonder, do you wash your chicken, do you do this, do you do that? No, I don't show me killing the chicken myself, and yet still some of you don't complain. Yes, it was washed. So let's season it up with some salt, black pepper, turmeric powder, some all-purpose seasoning. Here I have some freshly chopped seasonings, which is some onions, peppers, garlic, all that good stuff. Give it a really good mix. Let it rest for about maybe half an hour if you have a lot of time, and then we're gonna bake this. This is some turmeric baked chicken. Easy, delicious. After about half an hour passed, I went in with a baking tray. I oiled it up just so that, you know, it doesn't stick or anything like that. Although this baking dish doesn't really stick. And I'm gonna pop it into the oven to bake for an hour on 200 degrees Celsius. You can baste it if you want to, but it's not really necessary. But yeah, 1 hour is all you need. For my quinoa, I like to just go in with one vegetable stock pot. I add in about 300 mils of water and I just sort of let it sit on the side for a bit, and then I just sort of go in with my quinoa, give it a really good rinse and stuff. But then I also like to add some peppers to my quinoa. You can add some veg or whatever you want in yours, but I just add some peppers just for some flavor. In a bowl, I go in with my quinoa. This is about a cup of quinoa, just some plain, sort of plain quinoa. And I give it a quick rinse, and that is all you need. You know, if you want, you can easily just rinse it in a strainer instead. It's so much easier. But go in with a pan, add in your stock to the pan, add in your rinsed quinoa. I find that it can drain really well in a strainer. Add in your peppers. Because we're cooking it in stock, you don't need to add any salt or anything like that, but give it a good mix. And then you want to pop the lid on and let that sort of simmer on low heat, simmer on low heat for about maybe 20 minutes or so. But yeah, that's all it needs. You don't really need to do much to your quinoa. Veg is just some standard broccoli and some carrots. This is my go-to. These veg are my go-to. I always sort of have it in my fridge, so I always make it. But yeah, peel your carrots and then you just want to chop it up. I actually use a crinkle cutter for that nice little design on it, because I'm sort of someone who likes to eat with my eyes first. So if you don't have one, just use a knife, but I just use my crinkle cutter and cut my carrots. I also just pull apart my broccoli and give it a really good rinse before we cook it up. That's very important. At this point, our quinoa is cooked. It's been about 20 minutes. So what I do, I like to just fluff it up really nice. And then I just sort of turn off the heat, but I just put the lid back on. Keep it on that same burner. It's just gonna fluff up just a little bit more. For my veg, I only like to add a little all-purpose seasoning. This is the one from Spice Jamaica. You can check him out. And then I also like to add in a little mixed herbs. That's just a mixture of parsley, thyme, basil, oregano, and stuff like that. And you can just add in a little black pepper and a little butter. No need for any liquid, but yeah, just cover it up. Let it steam on low for about maybe 5-10 minutes and your veg is ready. After about an hour, this is how my chicken is looking. It's nicely cooked. Sprinkled some parsley on the top. Bear in mind, it is turmeric chicken, but yeah. The veg is also cooked. It's been about maybe 5-6 minutes. Doesn't take that long to cook at all. And this was the meal prep all done. This is the final plate, all done. It looks absolutely amazing. Went ahead and served him his plate, plated the other 2 bowls so that he can have for the other 2 days, and this was it all done. I really hope you enjoy the recipes. Do let me know if you like it. It's been a pleasure having you here in my kitchen, of course, and I'll see you again in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.